Sorry. Hello, and welcome to the 23rd episode of Quizzing with the Members. First things first, our defending champion Vijay is not available. He reached out to us and said that due to some work for the next few weeks, actually, he would not be available to participate in Quizzing with the Members. But we can't stop the series, so we have decided to come up with a whole new fresh panel of four randomly selected exhaustive members. Yeah, that's it, I think, before we start. And as and when Vijay is finally available after a few weeks, we will figure how do we get him back and what do we do about it. But yeah, that's it, which means we'll have a new panel, new in some sense, old in some sense, because one of them has been here for many episodes. One of them has also been here for a few episodes. Two of them are debutants. So I'm very, very, very excited for this sort of a refreshed start of to the series. Let me call all the contestants one by one. The first contestant has been here quite a few times on quizzing members. Quizzing evening with members, and also on quizzing with the members. We've also met on offline, the quiz shows, etc. One of the most enthusiastic and fervent supporter of quizzing since day zero. Give it up for Nikunj.
Hey, KV, how are you?
Nikunj, so happy to see you. So happy to see you back on Quizzing with the Members. I think you came quite close to beating Pavan in one of the previous episodes. And
I did.
talking of Pavan, because I think somebody commented on YouTube saying, waiting to see an episode where KV doesn't take Pavan's name. But I can now officially take his name and introduce him to you guys as the second contestant here. Pavan, back on Quizzing with the Members after so long. How does it feel?
It's great. I have been filling the form every time I see it. So I'm glad to be back. And hi, KV. Hi, Nikunj. Good to see you again.
Yes. Okay, our next contestant.
Good to see you in person, but as a contestant, not great to see you. Not great when I heard that you were the next person in.
Yeah, you beat me really good in the first half.
Yeah. Also, it's all about the set and order and everything. There's too many factors. So you really can't predict anything. And we have two people who you have no idea, like you haven't quizzed with them, so you don't know what's gonna hit you soon. Let me call the next two contestants. Our third contestant is from Hyderabad, lives in Germany, US designer, proud cat mom of two, loves traveling, loves board games, card games, reality TV, Indian food. Give it up for Sandhya.
Hi, KV.
Sandhya, welcome. Have you been following Quizzing with the Members?
Oh, yeah. So, no pressure on me to have Nikunj and Pavan before me.
Pavan, too much pressure. Okay, our last contestant is also making its debut on Quizzing with the Members. One brought up in Mumbai, did his schooling here in Mumbai, did his BTech here, went to the US to pursue PhD at Ohio, and now works at Intel as an engineer and works at Portland, Oregon. And yeah, he's been there for the last 8 years, loves quizzing, loves space science. Give it up for Saumil.
Hey, KV. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Saumil. Hi. Have you also been following Quizzing with the Members, Saumil?
Yeah. I've been following quizzing in general since the pandemic, and I haven't missed an episode since.
Amazing. So four quizzing enthusiasts, and I will start the quiz now. Nikunj, Pavan, Sandhya, Saumil, let's have fun. Let's start. Cool. Let's begin. First direct is to Nikunj. Nikunj, in recent years, a surprising trend has emerged across America, undoing years of societal shame associated with a particular genre of literature. These establishments exclusively stock novels that cater to a specific genre, aiming to overturn societal perceptions and cater to a growing demand. Originating from just one store in Los Angeles, this trend has rapidly expanded with multiple locations opening up in various cities such as Wichita, Kansas, and Belfast, Maine. Data from consumer research firm Circana show print sales of these books as of last summer were up 52% year over year. Industry experts say the growth is fueled in part by TV adaptations and #BookTok. So essentially on Instagram and TikTok, it's been a trend to, go to these bookstores and talk about these books, bringing new and younger readers into the fold. All I want from you is, what type of bookstores are we talking about? So your answer can just be dash bookstores. Okay.
Can I just ask one clarification?
Mhm.
The societal shame is particularly in America, or it's across the world from a societal shame perspective?
We can say across the world. But societal shame, don't take it very seriously, is my suggestion to all of you. Societal shame is one of those, like, don't go too ultra, like, shame. Very, like, just a way of saying, ki, oh, you read these books. Okay, like that.
Not sure whether this is the answer, but is it erotica?
Not erotica, going to Pavan.
Is it romances like Mills and Boone, like
Yes,
targeting young girls?
romance is the keyword I was looking for. Romance is all I was looking for. Pavan went, Nikunj just went a few steps ahead of romance. He was there on the track, but just went a bit too far. But we're talking about romance bookstores. Okay, romance bookstores have been a trend on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere, and they've seen a resurgence over the last few years. Bookstores exclusively meant for this genre. Okay. 11 points there for romance bookstores. And I come to Sandhya now. Sandhya, this is a visual plus text question. So the visual that you see on screen is, as you can see, it's a horse named Blue Mustang. This horse sculpture outside the Denver International Airport is more colloquially known among locals by a nickname that cleverly plays on the horse's color and the eerie glow of its red eyes. As you can see the color, you can see the eyes. And the red eyes bear a resemblance to a certain religious figure, often associated with darkness. Okay, and when I say darkness, not literally darkness, just negativity and like dark things. All I want from you is, what is the commonly used nickname for the sculpture that you see on your screen?
I want to say genie or jinn.
Not genie or jinn, going to Saumil.
Since it's blue and I say Shiva.
Not Shiva, going to Nikunj.
Just okay, you cannot probably clarify. I just wanted one question. So this is it a singular horse and the term for that singular horse, or is it something else? Just or you can't clarify at this point in time.
No, I can. It's only for this horse. It's a nickname only for the statue that you see. It's not a generic this thing.
Thinking something along the lines of one of the four horses of Acopolis, but I don't think that's the case. Is it one of the four horses of Acopolis?
No. Going to Pavan. Sorry. Going to Pavan.
So the religious figure is Satan. So is it the Dark Lord?
No. Okay. We'll start again with Sandhya. So let's start with hint. So the answer is a combination of the color of the horse and something. Okay. Color, something. If you combine, there'll be one like portmanteau. Okay. Now that's something. Uske liye just think of angels, but not really positive, red eyes associated with darkness, angel, and just combine the color. If you combine them, you will have one portmanteau, like a combined word. Is that good enough hint? Can I stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't want to use blue in the word already, but I don't know. Blue demon?
Not blue demon, going to Saumil.
So blue is in the word, right?
We'll see.
Okay. Because your hint mentioned. Is it blue Satan?
Not blue Satan, going to Nikunj.
And I'm not sure if this is the right word. It's something called Bucaphalus or something Bucca, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure of the exact word, but yeah, is that it?
No, going to Pavan.
Is it Lucifer?
Lucifer is what I was looking for.
Why do I
8 points
overthink
there
it?
to Pavan. Lucifer, the angel, the fallen angel Lucifer, combined with blue, so Lucifer. Okay, so this is Lucifer outside the Denver airport. And man, you guys have to, like, I would urge not just you guys, but every audience members to just go and read the theories that they have about Lucifer. The internet is crazy with their conspiracy theories. Like, one thing that is established, which is not a theory, is that the horse killed the like the person, the sculpture. So while he was doing it, one part of the horse fell on him and he died. That is just a fact. But there are so many theories of what the horse means. Okay, for example, one of the biggest one is that it's there because right here is the headquarter of Illuminati, and this is their symbol. And there are just so many things, so many things. So please go and check out all the conspiracy theories around Lucifer. Okay, so Pavan gets 8 for that, and I come back to Sandhya. Sandhya, the V&A Museum in London has super fan advices about Pokemon cards, Lego, Toby jugs, core clothing, etc. Now, the V&A Museum is on the hunt for an individual deeply immersed in the world of fans of a 14-time Grammy-winning American pop star. This enthusiast would serve as an official advisor, offering insights into the intricacies of fan culture, particularly focusing on the craftsmanship behind handmade signs and friendship bracelets, often exchanged fervently amongst fans at concerts. The museum, known for its dedication to art, design, and performance, seeks to appoint this super fan advisor ahead of the star's European tour. Which person is being talked about? What are they looking for, V&A Museum?
So it's on the hunt for a person.
Essentially, V&A Museum has super fans. For example, they have people who know about Pokemon cards, who know about Lego. So if you visit the museum, they'll help you to know more about these things. Now they are looking for somebody and then bunch of fans.
And it's one star, and it's not a band. Or I want to say Madonna.
Not Madonna, going to Saumil.
Is it Taylor Swift? Swiftie?
It's Taylor Swift, of course. They're looking at a Taylor Swift fan to become part of V&A Museum, so Taylor Swift fans can, know more about Taylor Swift and things about bracelets and friendship bracelets exchanging and how to make handmade signs, etc., etc. One of V&A's attempt to connect more with Gen Z and to make them come to museums. The answer is Taylor Swift, okay? And ahead of her European tour, they want to do it. 11 points there to Saumil.
She hasn't been around long enough for 14 Grammys.
Yeah. Okay, so the answer is Taylor Swift. They're looking for a super fan of Taylor Swift to become part of the museum and part of their services. Okay, Saumil gets 11 for that, which means I come to Nikunj now. Nikunj, I'm talking about a certain weekly magazine. This weekly magazine was founded by Mahatma Gandhi in the 1930s and bore a name that reflected Gandhi's philosophy, referring to Dalits or untouchables as dash of dash. Okay, so dash of dash is basically the English translation of our answer. It aimed to support the campaign against untouchability in India, published by the Sevak Sangh. What is the name of this publication, which had companion versions in Hindi and Gujarati, apart from English, and was initiated to fill the void left by the secession of Young India after Gandhi's arrest in 1932?
Can one clarifying question?
Yes.
So Young India is in quotes. Is that significant?
No. Young India, the quotes don't matter. Young India was essentially a magazine published by Gandhi, but it stopped in early 1930s and this started.
Just a quick, again, follow-up question on that. Is this magazine still in publication or?
No, not in publication.
No.
And sorry, one more thing. Is X and the blanks different, right?
Yes, X is the blanks are the English translation of X.
Okay.
X literally means dash of dash.
I pass.
Okay, Nikunj passes. We go to Pavan.
Harijan,
that is correct. Children of God. Okay, 11 points there to Pavan. We're talking about Harijan. Harijan was the word that Mahatma Gandhi referred to Dalits and untouchables. And children of God. It literally means Harijan. Okay, Harijan. 11 points there to Pavan, and I come to Sandhya now for the next direct. Okay, Sandhya, I'm talking about a certain activity. According to various researches done all over the world, it has been found that in various regions, there's a noticeable difference in attitudes towards a vital contribution. Some individuals generously offer this without expecting anything in return, while others receive compensation. It's intriguing to note that in areas where contributors are rewarded monetarily, there is a noticeable decrease in the amount collected compared to regions where the act of contribution is purely driven by altruism. In addition to the societal and economic aspects, there is a significant health benefit associated with this practice. Studies have shown that regular engagement in this activity can actually help reduce the risk of certain medical conditions and promote overall well-being. What are we talking about? What activity is being talked about?
Charity?
No, not charity. Going to Saumil.
Is it blood donation?
It is blood donation. Yes, 11 points there to Saumil. It is blood donation. Yeah, vital contribution, and it's some of the researchers have proved that when you reward monetarily, sometimes the blood donation actually goes down compared to it being voluntary. And then health benefits, medical condition, overall well-being. The answer is blood donation. 11 point there to Saumil, and I come back to Nikunj for the next direct. Nikunj, which director's name is blanked out from this entertainment journalist tweets? Now let's look at the tweets. It's 2017. Dash's new sci-fi film is the best cinematic experience I've ever had. Next, it's 2021. Dash's new sci-fi film is the best cinematic experience I've ever had. It's 2024. Dash's new sci-fi film is the best cinematic experience I've ever had. Of course, all dashes are the same. Tell me the name that's blanked out.
Oh my God. I'm drawing a complete blank. I'm passing, sorry.
Okay, Nikunj passes. We go to Pavan.
I don't have an idea, but is it Christopher Nolan?
Not Nolan. Going to Sandhya.
I don't know the name of the director, and I'm assuming this is the director of Dune. And there's been Dune 2 now. I'm gonna pass.
Okay, passing to Saumil.
I just asked something for clarification, I guess, because someone has already answered. But could it be like the same movie that he's watched in 3 different years, or is it
No.
actually different movie?
Not the same.
Okay.
No, not the same. He's watching new movies.
Okay. James Cameron, Avatar.
Not James Cameron. Okay, we'll start again. And in terms of hint, I'll just say what Sandhya said. Sandhya is on right track in terms of the movie. Of course, 2024 is Dune 2. 2021 is Dune. 2017, Blade Runner. 2049. Before that, it's made Sicario, Arrival. So we'll just take one round if you can remember the director. If nobody remembers the director, we'll give some points to Sandhya for bringing Dune in the picture, and we'll close this. Okay, so we'll start with
the name. I forgot the name. I know this. Why am I drawing a blank? Okay, my mind is actually blanking out. I know the person, but it's actually blanking out. I'll pass.
Okay. We'll go to Pavan.
I'm in the same camp. I'll pass as well.
Okay, going to Sandhya. Sandhya has already been here in the first round itself. Cool, no stress. We'll go to Saumil.
I'll try for a generic Hollywood director. Nothing's coming.
We have exhausted Cameron, Nolan, everyone. Okay, we'll close this. Saumil, no stress. The answer is Denis Villeneuve or Denis Villeneuve. Okay. We'll give some points to Sandhya. I think we can give her 4 for getting Dune in the picture in the first round. And if anybody else had improved, then we might have given more points to them. But since nobody gave anything more than Dune, so 4 to Sandhya for this. And next direct will be to Saumil. Saumil, this revolutionary cricket strategy has been recently adopted by England, giving a twist to the traditional night watchman role. This innovative approach involves sending a lower order batter like Stuart Broad or Rehan Ahmed up the order Not to block deliveries, but to aggressively aim for big hits, disorient opponents, and secure a commanding position. This strategic innovation has been dubbed as one of the contributions to baseball. What terms, we're looking at a term, encapsulates this daring and aggressive role in cricket, adding a new dimension to their batting strategy?
Just before he answers, a quick clarification. Is this a new term or is it an old term? If you can answer.
Not a term that you've seen in cricket before. So it's their version of night watchman role, so to speak. If you follow cricket, you know night watchman. If somebody comes,
Yeah.
the ball, saves the wicket. But within baseball, they send a lower order batter to just go and hit.
Has this term been used very recently in cricket
Yes.
because of England's approach? Okay,
Yes, because of baseball. Yeah.
because of baseball. Okay. Is it like a war term?
No, don't play 20 questions now.
Okay, I'm gonna say blitzkrieg.
Not blitzkrieg, going to Nikunj.
Term that I know of, that I'm thinking of is something that has been used very often in cricket. So I'm not sure whether that would be the right answer. Just give me 1 minute. I'm just trying to think of if there is any other thing. I know this is not the answer, but is it a pinch hitter?
Not pinch hitter, going to Pavan.
I have no idea, but I have a hunch this has something to do with Brexit.
No, not Brexit, going to Sandhya.
No idea. I pass.
Okay, cool. We'll start again, starting with Saumil. I'll add the hint, and just for Pavan and Sandhya, even if you don't follow cricket, it's quite deducible with this hint. So essentially, what they're trying to do is they're trying to do something which is opposite of night watchman, right? Okay, so the answer is a informal term that you use for somebody who is very active through the night. Okay, they are active, they're wakeful through the night. Okay, and the other hint is think birds. Okay, so two hints. First is think birds. Second is it's a informal term that you might use for somebody who is very active, very productive, very wakeful through the night, and hence it's
Got it.
opposite to night watch. Sure. Okay, we'll start whenever Saumil is ready.
Is it night owl?
Not night owl, going to Nikunj.
Okay. Because night owl was what I was thinking. Night bat.
Not night bat, going to Pavan.
Night owl is what I thought as well, but party animal.
Not party animal, going to Sandhya.
It's not night owl. Is it like fireflies or something?
Not fireflies. Okay, we'll close this and it will go unanswered. Essentially, see, night owl also means the same thing. You're all right, and there's an obvious reason why you were thinking of night owl. But since this approach is very like aggressive and baseball will hit you. So, and night owl is not a very active bird, right? It's just awake through the night. That's all it does. It's not very active. So the other term and other bird is night hawk. Okay, night hawk. Not
I
night
was
owl.
thinking of this. I just thought, and I
Yeah.
was like, okay, yeah, I don't think that's a nocturnal animal.
Night hawk. Okay,
Yeah.
night hawk. Yeah, now everything fits. Night hawk is a term you use for people who are active at night. Night hawk is a bird, and night hawk is Stuart Broad, Rehan Ahmed, etc., etc. Okay, no stress. We'll start again. This time again, Saumil's direct. Saumil, the name Mary Westmacott was chosen after some thought. Mary was X's second name, and Westmacott the name of some distant relative. X succeeded in keeping her identity as Mary Westmacott unknown for nearly 20 years, and the books, much to her pleasure, were modestly successful. The author is known for plays such as Witness for the Prosecution and The Unexpected Guest. How do we all better know Mary Westmacott?
So modestly successful. So this is not a very popular or very famous author. When you say modestly successful, And so X is the name, but Westmacott is still the last name?
No.
Okay. Is it Agatha Christie?
It is Agatha Christie, yes. 10
Agatha
points there
Christie.
to Saumil. It is Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie had pen name Mary Westmacott, which she wrote a few novels under that name, 6 to be precise. Yes.
I think this was discussed in the bookworm episode on Agatha Christie, if I'm not wrong. This name came up in the bookworm episode on Agatha Christie.
Please watch Bookworm, everyone, available on the channel. There's a playlist. Okay, so Agatha Christie is correct. Saumil gets 10 points there, and which brings us to the end of the first half. Let's take a quick look at the score. Nikunj is yet to start scoring. Pavan has 11 for romance bookstores, 8 for Lucifer, and 11 for Harijan. Pavan is on 30 points. Sandhya has 4 for Dune, and Saumil has 11 for Taylor Swift, 11 for Blood Donation, and 10 for Agatha Christie. So Saumil is leading right now with a 2-point lead over Pavan. Saumil is on 32, followed by Pavan on 30, followed by Sandhya on 4. Nikunj yet to start scoring, but we have the second half left. We'll now start the second half. The order will be Saumil, Sandhya, Pavan, Nikunj. Saumil, this is your order. This influential figure made a significant name change, partly to shield her family in Soviet Russia. Her first name was inspired by a Finnish author, while the origin of her last name remains somewhat uncertain. Though some claim it was derived from her typewriter, this theory has been debunked due to timelines. She retained her initials AR, a choice she later justified by saying two kinds of people keep their initials when they change their names: criminals and writers. Who is this individual?
Okay, so question. Her initials were AR originally, and then even after the name change, they were AR.
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna. Is first name Anna? A for Anna.
No. Passing to Sandhya.
Is this Ayn Rand?
It is Ayn Rand. 11 points there to Sandhya. It is Ayn Rand, the author of Fountainhead, Atlas Shrugged. Alisa Rosenbaum, I think, was her original Russian name. AR, she retained it as AR, Ayn Rand. Okay. 11 points there to Sandhya. Next direct is to Pavan. Oh, leave the gun, take the cannoli. The epic story of the making of X is a non-fiction book written by Mark Seal that unveils the intricate behind-the-scenes drama that unfolded during the creation of X. Tell me, X. Very direct question. What is X?
So one word answer.
Yeah.
Okay, one question before.
Yes,
so
Saumil.
cannoli is that the food item?
Yes.
What is cannoli? Okay.
The food item.
Okay, I have two options in mind. I'll just go with one. The Godfather.
The Godfather, yes, 10 points there to Pavan. It is The Godfather. Okay. Leave the gun, take the cannoli, the iconic dialogue from The Godfather. Okay, leave the gun, take the cannoli, the epic story of the making of The Godfather. This is the scene where Clemenza basically kills him. And his wife has asked him to get cannoli, so he says, leave the gun, take the cannoli. Apparently improvised. Okay, 10 points there to Pavan. And I come to Nikunj. Nikunj, nestled in the heart of Goa, this single malt whiskey bears the name of a dynasty that presided over the region's golden age for a staggering 300 years. Crafted with precision and aged patiently in wooden casks, it captures the essence of tradition and excellence. Distilled at a distillery near the historical town that shares its name, this whiskey boasts a triple cask maturation process, setting it apart as a symbol of royalty. Celebrated by whiskey enthusiasts for its complexity and rich flavors, it offers a delightful interplay of peat, oak, and subtle fruity notes. Recognized as the pinnacle of Indian single malts, it recently clinched the title of Best Indian Single Malt Whiskey at a prestigious award ceremony. What is the name of this remarkable whiskey? Which brand are we talking about? The region is given in and around Goa, named after a dynasty.
Confused between two. Let me go with the one that I think of. Is it Indri, if I'm not wrong?
Not Indri, going to
In-
Saumil.
Okay, it's the other one.
I read this like 2-3 weeks ago. Can't remember the name. Okay. Just gonna say Amrut.
Not Amrut, going to Sandhya. Okay, passing to Pavan.
John Paul.
No. Okay, we'll start again with Nikunj. So the clue, I mean, obviously it's named after a dynasty that ruled the region of North Karnataka in the sense modern city of Shimoga, so that part and in and around Goa basically. The answer starts with K. Okay, so we'll take one round. If you guys know the whiskey brand, it's fine. If you don't know, it's fine.
K as in king.
K as in king, K as in kilo.
That's not the one that I was thinking of. Past. I can't recall a brand that I can think of.
Okay, going to Saumil.
Don't know if it's the whiskey. Kona.
Not Kona, going to Sandhya.
Is it Kakatiya?
Not Kakatiya, going to Pavan.
I have two guesses, but I will go with Kalachuri.
No. Okay, so this remains unanswered. The answer is Kadamba. Okay.
That was the other one I was thinking.
Kadam or Kadam, the Kadam tree also, Kadamba or Kadam dynasty. Okay, so this was a direct for Nikunj. So we'll come back to Nikunj for the next question. Nikunj, in the world of James Bond, 007, as we know, represents the pinnacle of secret agent status. Yet, hidden within this iconic code is a lesser known prefix, 00. This designation holds a great significance, granting a select few the authority to employ lethal force, a privilege hinted at in the 1989 film of the same name. What does this 00 signify? What does this 00?
Is it a James Bond movie? The 1989 is a James Bond movie?
Yes.
Is it a License to Kill?
License to kill, yes. This is the privilege we are talking about, the authority to employ lethal force, which essentially is license to kill. Okay, license to kill.
Finally.
There to Nikunj. And I come to Saumil for the next direct. Okay, again, visual plus this thing. What delightful summer activity called Hotaru Gari, depicted in Japanese art, such as the art that you see, Kitagawa Utamaro's woodblock prints from the Edo period, involves observing and perhaps even capturing something above calm bodies of water and rice fields, bringing a magical ambience to the night.
Is it capturing fireflies?
Catching fireflies, yes. 10 points there to Saumil, well done. It is catching fireflies. Okay, catching fireflies is correct, and this is the bigger painting, and all the characters here are trying to catch fireflies. Okay, next direct will be to Sandhya. Sandhya, in the upcoming movie Ricky Stanicky, John Cena takes on the role of the titular character, an imaginary friend brought to life. The plot follows three childhood friends who use Ricky Stanicky as an excuse for their immature behavior. Interestingly, Cena is employing a unique promotional strategy for the film. Where can fans find exclusive content related to the movie, including a video of Cena in a dress licking a dirty cardboard box?
Is it OnlyFans?
It's OnlyFans. Yes, 10 points there to Sandhya. It is OnlyFans, okay, where you can see John Cena. Huh? 10 points there to
Nice.
I was like, I don't know anything about wrestling. What am I going to do?
OnlyFans, where he's putting double entendre kind of videos. And in fact, I think it's recently banned from Twitter/X because he was posting stuff about OnlyFans. So the algorithm thought, what is happening? They banned him and all that. Okay, we're talking about OnlyFans. 10 points there to Sandhya, and I come to Pavan for the next direct. Pavan, just filling the blank. There's a visual question. So a request to people who I know a lot of people listen to quizzing while doing things. So for this question, just pause, look at the screen because the visual is very important here. With the dash, we invited the strippers, JFK and Stalin. Without the dash, we invited the strippers, JFK and Stalin. And then there are visuals. What is the blank? Fill in the blank.
It's the same thing that's blacked out from both, right? Just to confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it a one-letter word?
It's a two-word answer.
Two words. Okay.
Ah, okay. I know what this is. The Oxford comma.
The Oxford comma, yes. 10 points there to Pavan. It is the Oxford comma. And with the Oxford comma, so when you invite the strippers, comma, JFK, comma, and Stalin, this is what your guest list would look like. But without the Oxford comma, if you invited the strippers, comma, JFK and Stalin, you'll have the strippers, JFK and Stalin. So the much debated Oxford comma. Again, I had eggs, toast, and orange juice. I had eggs, toast, and orange juice. So with and without Oxford comma. Okay. Coming to Nikunj now, the last question. Nikunj, in an episode of the TV series Community, Pierce and Vaughn engage in a dispute over song credits. Pierce exclaims, "Your song? We wrote it together. Are you attempting to dash me?" Vaughn, misunderstanding Pierce's reference, responds, maybe assuming to dash someone is to keep putting with them, even though they are a fat, lazy cat who hogs the spotlight and eats all the lasagna. Now, who is the singer mentioned by Pierce and whom does Vaughn mistakenly associate with it? Okay, so what two things I need from you, and just I'm clarifying right now that there are no part points in the first round for one of the two. Okay, I would want both of them. So one is a singer, like somebody from music, which is the first blank. Are you attempting to dash me? And the second blank is something similar sounding, which he thinks the other guy is saying.
Is it Garfield and Garfunkel from
Yes,
Simon and
nicely
Garfunkel?
done. Nicely done. 10 points there to Nikunj. It is your song, we wrote it together. Are you attempting to Garfunkel me? And he said, maybe assuming to Garfield someone is to keep putting them, even though they are fat, lazy cat who hogs the spotlight and eats all the lasagna. Okay, Garfunkel and Garfield. Are you trying to Garfunkel? Is of course from Community. Okay, that brings us to the end of this episode of Quizzing with the Members, which was actually a very tight episode. As in, till the last question, actually, we didn't know the winner. Because if Pavan hadn't gotten Oxford comma, it would have been crazy. And if Nikunj had also passed Garfunkel and Garfield, and if Saumil got this one, the result would have been different. So till the very last question, which is the hallmark of a good quiz, is that we didn't know the winner till the last question. Okay, let's take a look at the score. We will start from Nikunj. Nikunj didn't have anything in the first half, but he had a remarkably better second half with 10 points for License to Kill. And one of my favorite cracks, which was Garfunkel and Garfield. Nikunj ends on 20. Pavan had 30 in the first half. He got 2 10s in the second half. The Godfather and Oxford comma. Pavan ends on 50. Sandhya had 4 in the first half. Again, just like Nikunj, she had a way better second half with Ayn Rand 11 and 10 for OnlyFans. 25 points there to Sandhya. 25, well done. And Saumil had 32 in the first half. In the second half, he got Catching Fireflies and ends up at the answer to Life, Universe and Everything, 42 points. So that's what I meant. Saumil was on 42. So if Nikunj had passed Garfunkel and Garfield and Saumil got it, Saumil would have scored 53 and Saumil would have won. So crazy stuff, Saumil. You were fantastic. You were very, very, very good. Very narrow loss. Hope to see you soon. And Nikunj, hope to see you soon as always. Sandhya, so good to have you on the series. Hopefully you're back soon. And Pavan, once again, congratulations. I'll see you next week as the defending champion. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.